The rain pounded relentlessly on the cracked sidewalk outside St. Mary's Church in rural Alabama, mirroring the storm raging inside 16-year-old Emily's heart as her mother's car sped away into the night, leaving her with nothing but a backpack and a note that read, "You're no daughter of mine." Shivering in the downpour, Emily clutched the church door handle, her world shattering in that single, cruel moment, abandoned for loving a girl from school. But as the door creaked open, a warm light spilled out, and there stood Pastor Elena Ramirez, her kind eyes piercing the darkness like a beacon, unknowingly about to change everything. Emily stumbled inside, water dripping from her soaked clothes onto the worn wooden floors of the old sanctuary. The church smelled of polished oak and faint incense, a stark contrast to the chaos outside. Pastor Elena, a woman in her late 30s with a gentle yet commanding presence, wrapped a blanket around Emily's shoulders without a word, her touch steady and reassuring. "Child, what happened?" she asked softly, her voice carrying the faint lilt of her Mexican-American heritage, honed from years of guiding lost souls in this Bible Belt town. As Emily collapsed into sobs, the story poured out. The secret kisses with her classmate Sarah, the furious confrontation at home, her mother's ultimatum to pray the gay away or leave. Elena listened without judgment, her heart aching for the girl. She had seen too many like Emily in her decade as pastor, kids rejected by families clinging to outdated doctrines. But something about Emily's raw vulnerability stirred Elena deeply. "You're safe here," Elena whispered, pulling her into a hug. "God doesn't abandon his children, and neither will I." That night, Elena took Emily home to her modest parsonage next to the church, a cozy two-bedroom house filled with books on theology and social justice. Over hot cocoa, they talked until dawn. Emily learned that Elena had faced her own battles, growing up in a conservative family in Texas, questioning her faith after losing her parents young, and finding solace in ministry. Elena shared stories of advocating for the marginalized, including LGBTQ+ youth, though she kept her own attractions to women private, buried under layers of duty and fear. In the weeks that followed, Emily settled into a routine. Elena enrolled her in the local high school under temporary guardianship, fighting bureaucracy with fierce determination. Emily helped with church chores, organizing food drives, tending the garden, finding purpose in small acts of service. But shadows lingered. Emily's nightmares of abandonment woke her screaming, and Elena would rush in, holding her until the terror subsided. In those quiet moments, a bond formed, tentative and profound, like roots taking hold in fertile soil. As spring bloomed, so did Emily's confidence. She joined the church's youth group, where Elena's progressive teachings challenged the congregation's traditional views. Whispers spread. Some members approved of Elena's compassion, others grumbled about liberal influences. Emily, however, thrived, her crush on Sarah fading as she focused on healing. One evening, during a community potluck, Emily overheard Elena defending her to a skeptical elder. "Love is love, Mr. Harlan. If we turn away the broken, what kind of church are we?" Emily's heart swelled with admiration, seeing Elena not just as a savior, but as a woman of unyielding strength. Yet, tension brewed at home. Emily caught Elena staring at her during dinner, eyes lingering a second too long. Was it maternal care? Or something more? Emily dismissed it, but her own feelings stirred, gratitude morphing into affection. One rainy afternoon, while sorting donations in the church basement, their hands brushed and time froze. Elena pulled away quickly, her cheeks flushing. "Emily, we need to talk," she said later that night, her voice trembling. Over tea on the porch, Elena confessed her past, a college romance with a woman that ended in heartbreak, leading her to vow celibacy for her calling. "I can't risk it," she admitted. "The church. My position." Emily's pulse raced. She leaned in, whispering, "What if it's worth the risk?" Their first kiss was electric, forbidden fruit in the heart of conservatism, igniting a passion that both terrified and exhilarated them. But secrets have a way of unraveling. Word of Emily's orientation leaked, and a faction of the congregation demanded Elena step down for harboring sin. Protests erupted outside the church, signs blaring, "Repent or resign." Emily felt guilty, the weight of her presence threatening Elena's life work. "I should leave," she said through tears. Elena held her firm. "No. We fight this together. Love isn't a sin, hate is." As summer heated up, their relationship deepened in stolen moments, walks in the woods, whispered promises under starlit skies. Emily turned 17, her laughter returning as Elena taught her to drive, to dream beyond survival. Yet, danger loomed. Emily's mother, regretting her actions but fueled by pride, filed for custody, claiming Elena was corrupting her daughter. The court battle loomed, a storm cloud over their fragile happiness. In the midst of it all, Emily discovered Elena's hidden journals, entries of doubt, longing, and faith tested by love. It humanized Elena, making their connection even more intimate. One night, as thunder rolled, they made love for the first time, bodies and souls intertwining in a dance of vulnerability and trust. "You're my miracle," Elena murmured, tracing Emily's face. The trial arrived in the sweltering August heat, the small-town courthouse packed with supporters and detractors. Emily testified, her voice steady. "Pastor Elena didn't just save me. She showed me God's love is inclusive." Elena's turn brought tears to many. She spoke of redemption, quoting scriptures on compassion. The judge, moved, granted Elena permanent guardianship. Victory was sweet, but scars remained. The church split, some leaving, others rallying around Elena's vision of an affirming community. Emily, now empowered, started a support group for LGBTQ+ teens, channeling her pain into purpose. Their love, once hidden, bloomed openly, a testament to resilience. As fall leaves turned, Emily and Elena walked hand in hand through the church garden, the same spot where hope began. "You raised me to save others," Emily said softly. Elena smiled. "And you saved me first." One crisp autumn morning, Emily met Alex at a campus LGBTQ+ Alliance meeting. Alex, a 20-year-old art major with vibrant blue hair and an infectious laugh, shared stories of coming out in a foster home. Their connection was instant, sparked by shared resilience. Emily felt guilty at first, confiding in Elena. "It's just friendship." Elena nodded, masking her jealousy with encouragement. "Explore, my love. Life's too short for regrets." But as Emily spent more time with Alex, study sessions turning into late-night talks, their bond deepened. Alex's free spirit contrasted Elena's structured world, igniting a passion Emily hadn't known. One evening, after a poetry reading, Alex kissed her under the city lights, and Emily didn't pull away. Torn, she returned home to Elena, confessing everything. "I love you, but I need to figure out who I am without you defining it." Elena's heart broke, but she hugged Emily tightly. "I raised you to be strong, not dependent. Go. Find your path." The separation was agonizing. Emily moved into dorms. Elena threw herself into church renovations, both masking pain with purpose. Whispers in town revived, rumors of Elena's influence on Emily fueling a renewed push to oust her. Meanwhile, Emily's romance with Alex flourished. Picnics in parks, art exhibits where Alex painted Emily's portrait, capturing her essence with bold strokes. But doubts crept in. Alex's impulsiveness clashed with Emily's grounded nature, shaped by Elena's teachings. During a heated argument over future plans, Alex dreaming of New York, Emily tied to Alabama. Emily realized her heart still echoed Elena's steady rhythm. Back at the church, Elena faced her darkest hour. A fire, suspected arson from hate groups, gutted the sanctuary. Standing amid the ruins, Elena wept, questioning her faith. Emily, hearing the news, rushed back, finding Elena sifting through ashes. "I'm here," Emily said, pulling her into an embrace. In that moment, Their love reignited, fiercer for the separation. Together, they rebuilt, not just the church but their bond. Community rallied, donations pouring in from allies nationwide. Emily ended things with Alex amicably, recognizing it as a chapter of growth. "You helped me see what I truly want," she told Alex. As winter set in, Elena proposed during a quiet dinner, a simple ring, symbolizing commitment beyond labels. "Will you build this life with me?" Emily's yes was tearful, joyous. Their wedding, small and intimate in the rebuilt church, drew supporters from afar, a beacon of hope in a divided South. But Kismet tested them again. Emily's mother, now ill with regret eating at her, reached out. "I was wrong," she admitted in a letter. Emily, with Elena by her side, visited her in the hospital. Forgiveness wasn't easy, but Emily extended it. "Hate stole years from us, but love wins." Her mother's passing soon after brought closure, Emily inheriting a small sum she donated to LGBTQ+ shelters. Empowered, Emily expanded her support group into a nonprofit, Hearts Redeemed, helping abandoned queer youth. Elena, proud, stepped back from full-time pastoring to co-lead it. Their days filled with counseling sessions where Emily shared her story. "I was left for dead, but found life in love." One spring day, they welcomed a scared 15-year-old girl, much like Emily once was. As they offered her a home, Emily whispered to Elena, "We're saving them, just like you saved me." Elena kissed her forehead. "We're saving each other." With Hearts Redeemed gaining traction, Emily and Elena's life settled into a rhythm of advocacy and intimacy. At 22, Emily balanced online classes in social work with running the organization, her confidence blooming like the azaleas in their garden. Elena, now 45, found renewed vigor in mentoring, her sermons drawing diverse crowds to the inclusive church. But shadows from the past resurfaced. A national conservative group targeted them, launching a smear campaign online. "Pastor perverts youth." Hate mail flooded in. Protests picketed their home. Emily's anxiety spiked, flashbacks to abandonment haunting her dreams. Elena stood firm. "We've faced worse. Love is our shield." Amid the turmoil, they met Jordan, a 23-year-old trans woman fleeing violence in Mississippi. Jordan sought refuge at Hearts Redeemed, her story mirroring Emily's, rejected by family for her identity. Emily connected instantly, offering her a room in their expanding shelter. Jordan's resilience inspired Emily but also stirred unspoken attractions. Jordan's quiet strength reminded her of Elena's younger self. Elena noticed the lingering glances, her insecurity flaring. "Is there something between you two?" she asked one night, voice laced with vulnerability. Emily reassured her, "You're my forever. Jordan's just a friend." But doubt lingered, testing their trust. As the campaign intensified, a bomb threat evacuated the church during a Pride event. Panic ensued, but Elena calmly led everyone to safety, her leadership shining. In the aftermath, investigations revealed ties to Emily's estranged relatives, amplifying the drama. Emily confronted her aunt in a tense meeting. "Your hate almost killed us. When will it end?" The confrontation catalyzed change. Media coverage turned sympathetic, highlighting their work. Donations surged, allowing Hearts Redeemed to open a second location in Atlanta. Jordan, grateful, volunteered, her bond with Emily deepening platonically into sisterhood. Romantically, Emily and Elena rekindled passion with a weekend getaway to the Smoky Mountains. Hiking trails, they shared dreams, adopting children, expanding nationally. "We've built something beautiful from brokenness," Elena said, proposing renewal vows under a waterfall. Their love, tempered by trials, felt unbreakable. Yet, personal crises loomed. Elena discovered a lump, diagnosing early-stage breast cancer. The news devastated Emily. "I can't lose you." Elena's treatment, chemo, surgery, tested their vows. Emily became caregiver, shaving Elena's head in solidarity, their intimacy evolving into deeper emotional support. Through it, Jordan stepped up, managing the shelter. Her presence eased burdens, but also highlighted generational shifts. Jordan pushed for bolder activism, clashing with Elena's measured approach. Debates ensued, strengthening the team. Elena's recovery brought triumph. In remission, she returned stronger. Her faith deepened. This battle reminded me, love conquers all, even death. They hosted a gala, raising funds while honoring survivors, queer and cancer alike. Emily, inspired, pursued her degree full-time, interning at a national LGBTQ+ organization. Their home buzzed with life. Potlucks, support meetings, laughter echoing. One evening, as they cuddled on the porch, Emily reflected, "From that rainy night to now, it's a miracle." Elena smiled. "Our love story is the miracle." As Emily turned 25, Hearts Redeemed had become a lifeline for hundreds, with chapters in 3 states. Elena, at 48, authored a book on inclusive theology. It sails funding scholarships for queer youth. Their marriage, now 3 years strong, was a pillar of stability amid chaos. But a high-profile case shook them. A 17-year-old lesbian named Mia, left at their doorstep by homophobic parents from a wealthy Atlanta family. Mia's arrival echoed Emily's past, triggering old wounds. "She's me," Emily confided in Elena, vowing to protect her. Mia's parents sued for custody, claiming brainwashing. The legal battle was fierce, national news spotlighting their work and vulnerabilities. Reporters dug into Elena's past, outing her college romance publicly. Congregation members wavered, some leaving in droves. Amid the stress, Emily and Mia bonded over shared experiences. Late-night talks about first loves, societal pressures. Mia's crush on a schoolmate added layers. Emily advised with empathy drawn from her journey. Elena watched warily, her cancer scare heightening fears of loss. The trial gripped the nation, testimonies raw and emotional. Mia spoke bravely. "Hearts Redeemed saved my life." Emily's turn was pivotal. "I was abandoned too, but love rebuilt me." Elena closed with eloquence. "Faith without compassion is empty." They won. Mia granted emancipation and placed under their guardianship. Victory parties ensued, but exhaustion hit. Emily and Elena escaped to a beach house in Florida, reconnecting intimately. Walks on sand, making love to ocean waves. "We're unbreakable," Emily whispered. Post-trial, growth exploded. Celebrities endorsed them, funding a national hotline. Mia thrived, starting a youth podcast on queer stories. But jealousy simmered. Mia's admiration for Emily bordered on infatuation, leading to an awkward confession. Emily gently rebuffed, "My heart belongs to Elena." Elena, overhearing, confronted her own insecurities. "Am I holding you back?" Their honest talk strengthened bonds, leading to couples therapy, modeling healthy relationships for their charges. As summer waned, a reunion with Alex surprised Emily. Now successful in New York, Alex offered collaboration. Art therapy for Hearts Redeemed. Old flames flickered briefly, but Emily chose fidelity. "My life's here, with her." Elena's book tour took her nationwide, Emily joining for key stops. In San Francisco, they marched in pride, symbols of enduring love. Back home, they fostered 2 more teens, their family expanding. One quiet night, Elena gifted Emily a locket with their photo. "To the woman who saved my soul." Tears flowed as Emily replied, "And you mine." Their story, once of survival, now inspired multitudes. By 28, Emily led Hearts Redeemed as executive director, Elena stepping into advisory role at 51. Their Alabama home, now a bustling hub, hosted retreats for queer families. Life felt fulfilled, but fate introduced new drama. A whistleblower exposed corruption in a partner organization, implicating a donor tied to anti-LGBTQ plus lobbies. Scandal threatened funding. Investigations loomed. Emily dove in, uncovering embezzlement that could sink them. "We can't let this destroy what we've built," she told Elena. Stress strained their marriage, late nights apart, arguments over risks. Elena worried. "Your safety first." Emily snapped. "This is our legacy." In the heat, Emily confided in Jordan, now a close colleague, their friendship a comfort. Elena's jealousy resurfaced. "Is there more?" A confrontation ensued, raw emotions spilling. Past hurts, fears of inadequacy. They separated briefly, Emily crashing at Jordan's, platonic, but amplifying doubts. Alone, Elena reflected on their journey, writing letters of love. Meanwhile, Mia, now 20, graduated college, crediting them. Her speech at commencement, "From rejection to redemption, thanks to my moms." It went viral, rallying support amid scandal. Emily cracked the case, evidence leading to arrests. Press conferences vindicated them, funds restored tenfold. Triumphant, she returned to Elena. "I need you. Always." Reconciliation was passionate, reaffirming vows in a private ceremony. Post-scandal, they innovated. Online programs reaching rural areas, therapy for trauma. Jordan proposed to her partner, Emily officiating, their circle growing. Personal joy came with adoption, a sibling set of queer-identifying twins, 12-year-olds escaping abuse. Parenting challenged but enriched them, Elena's nurturing shining, Emily's energy keeping pace. As fall arrived, they vacationed in New England, foliage mirroring their vibrant life. "We've weathered every storm," Elena said. Emily agreed, and emerged stronger. Their work touched thousands, a ripple of hope from one abandoned girl. At 30, Emily's TED Talk on resilience catapulted hearts redeemed globally. Elena, 53, co-authored a sequel book, focusing on intersectional faith. Their family thrived, twins Lily and Max adjusting, Mia mentoring them. But a health scare hit Emily, mysterious fatigue diagnosing autoimmune disorder. Roles reversed. Elena became caregiver, their love deepening through vulnerability. "You've always been my rock," Emily admitted during treatments. Amid recovery, external threats emerged, legislation in several states targeting LGBTQ+ rights, including bans on affirming care. Hearts Redeemed mobilized, lobbying in D.C. Emily, despite illness, testified before Congress. "Don't let hate legislate lives." Protests turned violent. A rally in Nashville saw clashes, Emily injured in the fray. Hospitalized, she woke to Elena's worried face. "You scared me." The incident galvanized action. Bill stalled. Victories hard won. Home. Emily bonded with the twins over art therapy, channeling pain creatively. Max came out as non-binary, Lily exploring her bisexuality. Safe spaces they provided. Elena's past love resurfaced. An ex from college, now an ally, seeking collaboration. Old sparks? Elena confided. "It reminds me how far I've come, with you." Transparency fortified trust. As Emily healed, they hosted an international summit, queer leaders worldwide sharing stories. Romantically, they renewed passion, a surprise trip to Hawaii, beaches reigniting fire. Mia announced her engagement to a woman she met through the organization. Wedding planning brought joy, Emily walking her down the aisle. Reflecting on milestones, Elena said, "From that church door to here, divine." Emily smiled. Our love's the divine intervention. Their legacy, saving others, one heart at a time. Turning 33, Emily expanded Hearts Redeemed to international partnerships, aiding queer refugees. Elena, at 56, semi-retired, focusing on writing and grandparenting, Mia's baby on the way. Drama struck with internal betrayal. A staffer leaked sensitive data, endangering clients. Emily's investigation revealed sabotage from a mole tied to hate groups. This could destroy us, she feared. Elena rallied. We've rebuilt before. Together, they exposed the traitor, implementing safeguards. The breach led to stronger alliances, tech upgrades funded by donors. Personally, the twins hit teen rebellion, Lily's secret girlfriend causing family tension, Max struggling with identity. Emily and Elena navigated with empathy, drawing from experience. Love them through it, Elena advised. A milestone anniversary, 15 years since that rainy night, prompted a vow renewal, attended by hundreds. Speeches highlighted impact, lives saved, families reunited. But Elena's age brought concerns. Subtle memory lapses hinted at early dementia. Tests confirmed mild cognitive impairment. Emily's heart sank. We'll face this too. Adapting, they hired help, Elena contributing where able. Their intimacy shifted to tender care, love unwavering. Mia gave birth to a girl, naming her Hope, symbolizing their journey. Holding the baby, Emily whispered, "You'll grow in a world we fought for." As challenges mounted, their bond endured, a testament to enduring love. In her mid-30s, Emily steered Hearts Redeemed through a pandemic, virtual support saving isolated youth. Elena, 59, managed her condition with grace, her wisdom undimmed. A final trial, a Supreme Court case on LGBTQ+ rights, their organization amicus brief pivotal. Emily argued passionately, echoing her story. Victory ensured protections, a capstone achievement. Elena's health declined, but surrounded by family, she passed peacefully at 62, in Emily's arms. "You are my greatest salvation." Grieving, Emily honored her by expanding the mission, establishing the Elena Ramirez Center. Years later, at 50, Emily mentored a new generation, her life full circle. Reflecting at the church garden, now a memorial, Emily smiled. From abandonment to legacy, love prevails. She saved others, as Elena raised her to do, finding peace in a meaningful end.